Hello everyone, my name is Ricardo and I'm here with Daniel.
Yes, I am Daniel.
And we're owners of Apiary Garden. And today we're making a pie.
Today we're making pear pie.
Pear pie. And we have preheated our oven to 375 degrees. And now we're going to proceed. I have peeled and cut up pear that we grew. And let me say a little bit about growing pears at Apiary Gardens. I planted the pear tree 3 years ago. This pear tree was purchased at Home Depot. One day I was at Home Depot looking around the garden area and I saw pear trees for sale. And they were being sold at an excellent price. They're normally about $35 at this time. And these trees were selling for $5 and some Granny Smith apples. So I decided to buy 5 trees, 3 pears, 1 and 2 apples. And I was thinking at that time that I wouldn't plant all those trees. I would plant a few of them, maybe 2 of them, and see if friends of mine wanted to buy these other trees at the store price, $5 each. However, once I bought the trees, I couldn't find any friends who wanted to buy them, so I ended up planting all 5 trees. One of the apple trees didn't make it, and I created somewhat of an orchard area for 3 of them, and I planted another pear tree in another location. And what I found out was that location is so crucial when you're growing fruit trees, because the 3 trees I grew together, they are doing okay, but they have a lot of shade, and the tree that is not with them, that is in a sunny location, is doing exceptionally well. It's been bearing fruit since the 2nd year. This was the 4th year, and the tree was filled with pears.
There was a bunch of pears.
There's a lot of pears. So we picked about 3 shopping bags, half a shopping bag each was filled with pears. We had a lot of pears. And what I learned this year was pick the pears before the squirrels get them all. And the time to start picking them is when the squirrels decide it's time.
The squirrels are greedy.
They'll wipe it out. There are a lot of squirrels and they really love the pears. So we picked 3 bags, we had a lot of pears, and these are Kiefer pears. And these pears are excellent. And what I've realized is that they're perfect for this environment. Georgia. They grow really well in Georgia. They don't have disease and pest problems, so I haven't had to spray my trees. The key was to put it in a sunny location. In this case, the southeast side location. So these pears are a gem. So let's go ahead and start making our pie. And let's put some brown sugar in here. Why don't you put some brown sugar in here?
This one?
Yep. Spread that around. Good, very good.
Do I use this?
Sure, use this. Okay, spread that around. And while you're doing that, so I'm estimating how much of each ingredient we're going to use. I think it's pretty easy to judge what you need. So you use a recipe, use what they say, use the amounts they say. But I've cooked enough to be able to judge what we need. So we put 2 tablespoons approximately of brown sugar, approximately 3/4 of a cup of white sugar. Now I'm going to add lemon juice. Yep. And we're going to add about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice. It's looking good already.
Yeah, it's looking good.
By the way, folks, there are not a lot of ingredients in this particular recipe. There's nutmeg. There's cinnamon. There's salt.
Salt.
Yeah, you need a little bit of salt.
I see you're using the pink stuff.
Yes, we're using Himalayan pink salt. I like good salt. I like good quality salt. I like Celtic salt. I like Himalayan salt. Both of these salts are nutritious, right? Now, I don't think they're high in iodine. I can't really speak to that, but they're high quality. Let's put some ground nutmeg, about half a teaspoon.
Add some color.
Actually, about a teaspoon. Yep, keep going. So we put our nutmeg in. We put our lemon juice in there. Now, another key ingredient, is the cinnamon. So we're going to add some cinnamon. I'm going to add this is a small tablespoon. Oops, got a little extra in there. Cinnamon, lots of cinnamon.
Extra flavor.
Yeah, it's hard to get too much cinnamon. You can, but we love cinnamon around here.
Did you know cinnamon is actually just tree bark?
Learn something every day.
Cinnamon is just the bark of a tree.
Very good. That's true. How did you know that?
Saw it on the video.
Okay. That's right, folks.
What about nutmeg?
No, nutmeg is basically a seed. It grows in a pod. And they take the seed and they grate it to a fine powder.
We actually just learned that this morning.
We learned that this morning. Yep, we saw some that was growing in India.
Looking at an Indian Facebook user.
That's right.
Can you tell us their name?
Lisa Thomas. She lives in southern India. She posts a lot of images of growing plants.
And we hope she sees this video.
That would be great if she sees this video. She's one of my Facebook friends. Somehow we became friends. We're both avid gardeners. That's looking great. That is looking great. So let me put a little bit of my elbow grease into it.
Yeah.
So you've done the vast majority of it.
Yes.
And that's looking great.
Thank you.
These keeper pears, by the way, they are both excellent for eating and cooking. Right? They stay firm. They don't ripen overnight. They take a few days, which is good, right? So I've been eating these pears and really enjoying them, eating them fresh. And now we're going to find out how they do in a pie. All right, so.
But this is not our first attempt. This is not our first attempt.
It's my second. Your first.
It's his second, my first.
My first pie. It
burnt.
I wasn't paying attention. Got carried away with some work I was doing, lost track, and I burnt it. It was delicious. I did taste it, but the crust was burnt.
And he knows better than me.
What's that?
And he knows better than me.
No, what better?
If it's burnt.
Oh, for sure. All right, so somehow I managed to put together the perfect amount of pear for 2 9-inch pies. The last ingredient, well, I'm blocking the camera. I can't be blocking the camera. Bring that other pie over here. So folks, we now have 2 9-inch pear pies. And what we're going to do, my hands are clean, I washed them. So now we're going to sprinkle. Is your hands clean?
Mystery.
That's a mystery. Well then I'll do the topping. We don't need mystery in our pie. We like to keep everything nice and clean. So, I should mention that this topping is made up of oats, self-rising flour, butter, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Now, we could have made dough, rolled it out, put it in the refrigerator overnight or for an hour or so, and then used it. But this is a lot easier. And we haven't made these kind of pies, so we're going to find out. So, I don't know if you can, how well you can see these pies, but they're ready for the oven.
We should show the camera.
Show the camera?
Yeah, show the camera.
How do we do that?
Look at this delicious
Okay.
pie.
So, we have 2 pear pies.
And it has a little mystery in it.
Oh yeah?
It has a little mystery.
What's the mystery? Okay, folks.
That, I don't know if my hands are clean.
Oh, well, your hand's not in the pie. So, we're not worried about that. So, folks, we've made the pies. They're now in the oven at 375 degrees. And we're going to set the timer for 60 minutes, 1 hour. And after we take it out, and this time we're going to take it out on time, we're going to let it cool for 2 hours. And maybe we'll restart the filming. So I think we're ready to wrap it up.
Yes, stay tuned and stay tuned until then.
Okay. Stay tuned. And I think this pie is going to come out really well.
Yes, me too. Squirty.
Hello everyone, we're back. We paused our video while the pies were in the oven.
And I'd like you to know that I washed my hands.
And during this time, Danny washed his hands. So, our pies were baking for 60 minutes. During that time, I fed my bees. Georgia is experiencing what we call a dearth period in the bee world. And for those that don't know, dearth is when there's no longer pollen and nectar readily available. There may be some, but not enough for the bees. And our plan is to keep our bees strong, our colonies strong. By the way, I started out this season, this spring, with no bees. I had left my hive set up, and a colony moved in. And that colony swarmed, then it built up again, and I split the colony. So now I have 2 colonies of bees. We're going through a dearth, so I decided today to feed them sugar syrup. And I made some during this time that we're making the pie. 1-to-1 ratio of sugar to water. And I fed my bees in a community feeder. Actually, I refurbished my chicken feeders, which I no longer have chickens, so I have these feeders, and I'm going to try it out with my bees. So we'll see how that goes. So we're back to our pie making, and we're calling this video Apiary Garden Homegrown
Pear pie.
Pear Pie. So we've made 2 pies. They look good, and they're cooling. And the plan is to let them cool for 2 hours so that they set, and then we can dig in.
Yeah, we can dig in.
Yeah, so they're looking great. I think they're going to be great. We'll find out. By the way, we grew a lot of cucumbers and squash this season, and this year squash and cucumbers were featured. They did the best. Daniel planted seedlings. We had tremendous yield. I've been giving cucumbers to family and friends. I got a report today that the cucumbers tasted delicious from Daniel's mother.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I've given a lot of people cucumbers. We've had a lot. And I've eaten a lot. And they're delicious. Homegrown is the way to go. So that's our video for today. We made our pies, and we're going to give them some time, and then we're going to jump in. We're excited.
He's gonna dig in.
Right. You're not going to eat any?
I might.
Oh, okay, well, we will see. Daniel's a very fussy eater and doesn't eat a whole lot of variety, but I think he's going to try the pie. So with that, we'll close it out. Thank you very much for checking us out.
Yeah, I don't eat pie.
You'll eat some.